Hey guys, it's Drac, and as you can see, this is a box of Modern Masters. Now, there's really no losing with this set, but I wanted to do a box break and get it up as early as I possibly could. So the clock just hit about 12:01, and now it is time to crack this box and see what we get. Obviously, the big winners in this set are like Vendilion Clique, Dark Confidant, and Goyf, but I'm really looking forward to see like how Wizards did the presentation for the inside of the product, because it's a larger box than any other box I've ever seen, which is kind of funny because I know for a fact that there are less packs in it. So we've got Modern Masters logos all over it, Wizards of the Coast Saran Wrap. We have Draft Modern Style. The modern format allows players to revisit remarkable planes from recent history, including Miraidon, Ravnica, Lorwyn, Kamigawa, Alara, and more. The Modern Masters set collects some of the most iconic cards from these blocks into one revolutionary set before putting these cards, including some with new artwork, into your favorite modern format decks. Enjoy a fresh, limited experience that will have you looking for old favorites in new ways. 24 booster packs, 15 cards in each pack, and one foil, which is really, really cool. So, the display is obviously designed to pop up and back like this, and I absolutely love the way that the box has been designed. It's a really, really interesting display. We have the insert with the new Dark Confidant art on it. This is telling us how to draft it, but I'm actually not drafting this. So the display for the box is really, really cool. It's definitely a limited product run. They want to make it look really nice. I know that the boxes are really expensive right now, but I currently work at a shop, so this one didn't cost me an arm and a leg, so let's see if we can win. Logic Knot is one of my favorite cards. Raven's Crime is great in Pauper. I don't really like the Thalids. The Vivid lands are in this set, which are going to make it much better for drafting. So neither my rare nor my foil is super awesome, but I'm going to set those in their own piles, along with any like high value uncommons that I pull. Lots of goblins in this pack. It would be a really sweet draft pack if that's what we were going for, along with some fairies. Electrolyze is one of my favorite cards ever printed, and we got an Una, and sadly our foil rare is a Molten Disaster, which is kind of a shame, but that means that we still have room for a foil mythic potentially. And we win. That's pretty sweet. So this is obviously the flagship of this. We're 3 packs in, and we've already hit our Goyf. So the box is already an instant success for me. Goyf is worth, I think, 120 right now, if not a little bit more. Figure of Destiny, which is playable, and then a foil Vivid Creek, which is sweet. But the Goyf definitely makes me very, very happy. It means that this box was well worth opening on camera. Aethersworn Canonist, which is playable, and a Flicker Wisp, which I'll set aside. Ooh, foil Frogmite's kind of cool, and then a Glenelendra. Man, you can't lose on this box. And a Spell Snare. That's just awesome. I'm going to start putting these back in. I like the artifacts. I think that it would be really a neat way to round out an aggro or a control deck, and the fact that it's an archetype in and of itself is pretty sweet. And then a Countryside Crusher isn't necessarily awesome. Keep getting foil lands. There's a Blinkmoth Nexus and a Plume Veil, which isn't super valuable but is really, really sweet. in the draft archetype that I hope to be playing. Here we have a foil relic and another mythic, which is a Sarkhan Vol. That's kind of a shame that Sarkhan is one of our mythics, but I play relic in both modern and legacy, so that's kind of nice to have that be one of my foils. I think it's an $8 foil. And then a Tooth and Nail, which is still worth some money. I've never done an unboxing video before, so I hope I'm not going necessarily fast or slow. But that pack was pretty bad. Foil Echoing Truth and an Earwig Squad. I do not play goblins really ever. Tombstalker is sweet. I think that card's going up in value. And then we'll pull the red cap because a buddy of mine wants to put together Malira Pod and he's going to be needing that. So there's a Death Cloud, Lightning Helix, nice. So it would be really sweet if we could hit one more money mythic, but I'm not going to complain about a box that has a Goyf in it. There's a Sword of Fire and Ice. I personally hate the new Chris Ron art. I really like the old Zug art. So I don't have any interest in the Sword of Fire and Ice, and I'm a little sad that it's one of my mythics. And a Cryptic Command, which is a card that I like a great deal. And there was a Kitchen Finks in that pack. That would have been a really tough draft pack. But Cryptic Command is probably the best counterspell ever printed, with the exception of Mana Drain, and I think that it's an awesome card. Foil Narcomoeba is great, and an Engineered Explosives. Pack also has a Relic and a Kitchen Finks. That's tough to beat. Looks like there's new art on Engineered Explosives by, I don't recognize this artist, but I like this art a lot. I think it's really cool. Academy Ruins and a foil Blight Speaker. They've reused the Tezzeret Thirst for Knowledge art, which is really sweet because to my knowledge that means that I think I can get the Thirst for Knowledge art in foil, which I'd like a lot because I'm currently running the FNM promo Thirst for Knowledge and I think that this is better. Pact of Negation and a foil Death Cloud. So I've gotten 2 foil rares, which is making me feel like I'm probably not going to get any more. Chalice of the Void. It's pretty sweet. I'm running out of packs now. Skeletal Vampire, probably the worst rare in the set. Divinity of Pride, also not great. Man, come on, Modern Masters, let's finish strong. Lotus Bloom and a foil Shrapnel Blast, K-Grip and a red cap. Those are both pretty sweet. And Greater Gargadon, foil Sanctum Gargoyle. There's a Path to Exile and an Eternal Witness. The uncommons were definitely the win there. Alright, so last pack. It would be sweet to open a Dark Confidant, but I'm not going to whine if I don't. And it is a Stonehewer Giant. So, all in all, I think that my box was really sweet. I can kind of hit the highlight reel real quick. Highlights would be Chalice, Pact, Engineered Explosives, definitely Cryptic Command. Sword of Fire and Ice is disappointing, but I guess it's worth money. I think Tombstalker's worth a little bit these days. Tooth and Nail, Glenelendra, and then Goyf. And then out of my foils, I think that the only thing that's really worth money is the Narcomoeba. It's probably worth something. And the Relic of Progenitus. So I'm not going to bother adding it up. You guys can tell me in the comments if you think that this was a solid box or not, especially if you've opened boxes of your own. You can let me know if you think that this one was good, but again, I don't want to like beat a dead horse, but I think that Tarmogoyf makes the box just awesome. So, as always, Thanks for watching.